Don't get coronavirus in your heart.
Let's do it.
It's the base.
LOSO__G.
Deacon, the engineer.
That boy.
Oh man.
Ghost with the COVID head. What's up?
With the COVID haircut?
It's
The
the
COVID
fresh.
cut?
It's the freshest COVID cut.
With the COVID
Yeah.
cut? I had got it from my job. My job is like really big on having everybody get tested to see if they can be in spaces because we got to do professional development and stuff like that. So he
Makes
had
sense.
everybody jump up and go do it. So I had to do that shit. So I did that shit like 2 weeks ago. And she said the swab. She said you're gonna get swabbed no matter what because of my profession. I'm gonna have to get swabbed no matter what. So it doesn't even matter to get it now because as I go through the school year, I'm gonna be getting that shit regardless. But she was like, "Yo, the blood test is gonna let me know if I have it, or have the antibodies to fight it, or have had it in the past." My shit was negative.
Wait, how would they be able to tell whether you've had the antibodies to fight it, or I thought it was whether you've produced antibodies that have fought
It's
it
just
off?
whether if you produce it to fight the shit off. I don't know if it actually is gonna fight.
Oh, okay, so that's like I think
Yeah.
that's whether you've had it before or not.
Yeah. So she was like, get comfortable just being here consistently because you're gonna always get swab tests because you're a teacher, and I'm gonna be around kids no matter what. So I gotta get ready for that regardless. But I didn't do the swab test. I didn't get my nose virginity taken.
So what are they doing about school opens? What's the deal? Because I know Trump threatened that the Fed government will take away Fed funding from school districts that don't start up school.
So from what I know so far, we have September. They're promising that schools are gonna open in September. They're juggling in the air some kids come on Monday, some come on Tuesday, some come on Wednesday, some come on Thursday, some come on Friday. Like they're rotating the students.
Mm-hmm.
However, as you've been a 5-year-old yourself, it's going to prove very difficult to keep 5-year-olds away from each other and have them social distance in the middle of a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to work that out or how they're going to work out us teaching kids in glass cases. Like I don't know what they have planned, but
Everybody in a cubicle.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
I think that shit is silly,
Never going
son.
back to being the same.
I think that shit is silly. Like, I think they should just accept, like,
Online learning, right?
really but it's like there's really, I think of it like two situations, right, or three, right? We all die, whatever. But no, like in reality, like two situations, right? Either it has to be 100% remote, or I guess not remote, or the option in between, which I don't really think the not remote is like no option. You know, not having some remote aspect is reasonable, and then having the alternating schedules. Like the alternating schedule stuff is just significantly more complicated, and I think unnecessarily because it's like we haven't even hit flu season, son. Like we're just going up, and we haven't had flu season, bro. Like
That's the big thing.
there's gonna be so much time and resources and people power wasted in my opinion, wasted in trying to figure out this like whatever this changing schedule, where it's just like, bro, make sure everybody has a device, you know, work on that, and just make sure that the curriculum at the very least is 100% remote, right? And then you can work off from there, because if it's 100% remote, and then say, you know, things turn out better, whatever, and then we could open up school safely, then, you know, the 100% remote thing will still work for the most part. But
for the most part,
it annoys me, man, because this is kind of like the thing that, like, when I was teaching, I used to kind of bring up all the time. It's just like, yo, kids are gonna, it's like there's always things that are gonna happen, and you kind of have to plan for that. So, like, for instance, right, kids being absent for, let's say, a day or even like a week, right, and giving them access to those materials so that they can make up the work. Like, it's gonna happen. So, like, from the very beginning, like, I designed our curriculum to just be, you could take from home, or you could just stay here. Like, you know when the exams are gonna happen, you know the exact topics that are gonna be there. You know, like, I don't know, man. It's just like people. I don't know, man. I just get really disappointed in people sometimes, because it's like logic and reason just kind of like gets thrown out the window.
Right? Yeah, like the logic is just gone, son. I don't understand.
It's like people would rather say things like, oh, you know, like, oh, I want to go back and see my kids or whatever. I'd rather be in the classroom as opposed to really thinking about like the
logistics of
like the reality of it. You
Mhm.
know, they're more concerned, I think, with saying something that's gonna make them seem like a good person. But this COVID thing is fucking it's for real life, bro. And it's just like I don't get like why people can't like just accept, bro, that you have to social distance for like a little while.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a shit. I think I don't know. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong, but it's like
too.
you're gonna start, you know, school in the most densely populated city in the United States, right? Or one of them in New York, and you're approaching flu season, coronavirus season. You know, they tend to thrive in colder weather, fall, winter,
Right.
and you're starting school then. It's gonna be a fucking shit show, bro. Like,
That's like
I hope not.
I hope
I
not.
hope not. But like, particularly for public schools, because public schools already have a huge issue with overcrowding, right? If you're some small little private school, you could easily social distance. Like, it's feasible to do that. But going to like a public school or even some charter schools where you're having 20, 30, maybe 40 kids in a fucking classroom, it's an unworkable thing. Like,
It's like I don't wanna be comfortable with sending kids to their fucking death, bro. The flu kills, COVID kills. Now we're gonna have two enemies that we can't physically see or touch, knocking kids the fuck out, man.
bro, not only that, right? But here's the thing, you know,
Everything.
in New York, you have the freeze to the eviction freeze is going to be lifted, right? Housing court's going to be ridiculous. A lot of these kids are going to be homeless. A lot of these kids' families are going to be homeless, right? So
Yeah.
and not only that, but unemployment, you know, the $600 unemployment boost is going to drop. Stimulus may or may not be coming. Like there's like kids aren't going to be able to learn with that kind of stress. Like people don't understand, like it's not just about COVID, it's everything that surrounds it and the material conditions that these kids are going to be learning, and then they're going to have to go to school and then worry about that shit where a lot of them may be homeless, their parents don't have money. Like what the fuck? Like it's just a huge shit show. So it's like I think people are just so concerned about returning to normal or concerned about like pushing through this that they're not thinking about this like totally. I don't know. That's just me, but
Cosign.
Nah, I agree with you, bro. It's like they want life to be what it was before COVID, but there's no coming back, bro. It's a whole different life we gotta live now.
it's just certain things like, you know, certain technologies, 9/11, like there's just things that happen that just change life, and you just have to roll with the punches, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
It is what it is. I hope I'm wrong about like, you know, the coming shit show. Like it would be good if I was like, oh damn, remember when we said COVID was gonna fuck shit up
I hope
and it
so.
didn't. Like,
Right.
that would be a good thing to be wrong about, but
I hope we can say that shit, bro.
it's not looking too good.
I want to be wrong so bad.
It's not looking too good.
Facts.
To move away from like all that sad shit. Did y'all see the Jada Pinkett, Will Smith, Red Table Talk?
Fuck out of here, bro. I don't give a fuck about them. I do think
bro.
one thing. It's just like they there was some random question that I saw kind of posed around, and I know we spoke about this before, or we had that podcast just about open relationships. But the question that they were posing was really about like, is open relationships more like a rich people thing? But I think it's more just about like famous people being I guess more vocal about it, because who knows, man? It's just like, I don't know. You know, we kind of grew up in the society where there's an expectation to what relationships are. And I mean, it's not like I've looked at the numbers or anything like that, but it seems like people are more open to the idea of a quote unquote open relationship, or at least it's being shared more online. And my newsfeed is being manipulated.
I was listening to somebody talk about like the monogamous. Sorry, monogamous is the word. The monogamous idea of relationships and how like on paper it seems crazy. How you're supposed to just meet this one person and just be with that one person forever and never be with anybody else, never be attracted to or never flirt with or just wouldn't be with that other person ever. And it seems insane, but it's the society in which we follow, or the society in which most people follow, this monogamous idea of a relationship, right? So with that, it's like people are, I guess, the question would be, do you really want to be in a monogamous relationship? Or are you just doing it because society tells you to do it? Are you doing it because it's what you think is supposed to be done because other people are doing it? Like, do you really want to be in this? Like, if you can sit down and ask yourself why do I want to be in monogamy? Or why do I want to practice monogamy? Would you really have a succinct answer? You know?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just depends on the person.
Right.
Like, we come from a society, right? A modern society was built on the nuclear family, and statistically, like nuclear families, you know, their children are more successful. They live better lives, at least on paper. So it, you know, it makes sense just from a purely, I guess, maybe data outcome driven sort of thing.
From statistics.
Like, you know, whatever. But I think nowadays it's like, you know, gender roles are being blurred. You know, everyone has access to information. Things are just being flipped on its head. So people are just asking all these questions that they really couldn't ask. Like, we have pent up questions for hundreds of thousands of years, you know, not hundreds of thousands of years, but like thousands of years, hundreds of years of like norms that people couldn't challenge. And now it's just kind of like a free for all. So a lot of people are going to be, you know, confused. And I think it makes sense for every person to make whatever choice that, you know, that they want. But I don't know. Maybe I'm a little cynical, right? But I don't think people think about it that critically. You know, I think people just kind of do stuff.
Agreed.
And then they'll justify it later, right? So it's not like, oh, I'm in this relationship because X, Y, and Z. Like, they'll get in a relationship, then they'll find reasons to justify it. It's like the I don't even know, like the reverse scientific method. It's like the exact opposite.
The reverse scientific method
is like the exact opposite. And I mean, most people, I mean, we have to operate that as humans. Like, we can't consider every single thing that we do, but when it comes to certain things like that, I think people just fall in line and then find reasons to justify, oh, I like this situation because X, Y, and Z, but they don't get into that situation because out of like any sort of like reasoned choice, you know?
No, I agree. And
it's hard. I mean, it's hard to think outside the box. You know, you have everyone in your life
doing the opposite of what you
one thing, and you're that guy is like, yeah, you know, open relationship. You know, it could be hard. You know, not so much today, but like, you know, it just
are we really in control? Do we really have choice?
That's
or
true.
are we just passengers?
That's a deep question. Like,
duh.
And if you guys want to know or speak to or listen to a person who has been in an open relationship, you can harken back to previous episodes of The Base. Pro
Jones.
Link in the description.
Here's the link.
Jones.
Click. It's right here.
Everyone in a different direction. Yo, so have y'all been watching any good TV lately?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. I've been watching Hamilton religiously.
Son, Hamilton, bro.
Religiously.
I was on that shit for mad long. I'm watching the Disney release thing now, but like I have to watch it in pieces because that shit is fucking long, bro. That shit is like a Lord of the Rings movie and shit.
2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, nah, it's good though.
Lord of the Rings movie.
But the more you watch
the what?
The more you watch it, the shorter it feels.
No, you'll get to my point where it feels just as long as it is. Bro, I was obsessed with that shit, son. Like with Hamilton. I was looking up mad shit, yeah.
Bro, I looked up Alexander Hamilton. I looked up Thomas Jefferson. I looked up the figures on the Mount Rushmore. I looked up when the Mount Rushmore was made. I looked up George Washington. I looked up the Schuyler sisters. I looked up Philippa Schuyler. Bro, I was looking up everything, bro. I was in a rabbit hole. I was in a rabbit hole. Yeah, Philippa Schuyler is apparently linked to the Schuyler sisters.
And Peggy. The Schuyler sisters. Nah, it's a really good. Like,
yeah, it's really good, bro.
I mean, I should say just because it opened my mind to like shows. I was like, yo, this is the type of shit people do. Yo, these shits is dope.
Oh, you never seen a music? You don't like musicals? You didn't like musicals?
I just didn't. My man, let's be real.
Yeah.
Do you think anybody in my family went to musicals? Yo, like, come on. We're not.
Nope. Like musicals weren't a thing. I don't know. Like I've had opportunities to go to musicals in the past. I just haven't. Like I've been to like a lot of like off-Broadway shit because I either knew someone in it or helping produce it or like, you know, things like that. So I've been to like plays, but I never been to a Broadway show.
Right.
But you know, I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like I like the experience, but it's not something it's like a novel thing, right? It's not something I would make regular. It's like, okay, when I see it once in a while, oh, that was dope. But you know,
did y'all go to the Broadway, the Lion King Broadway thing at GA? Because my year they had that, and that was the very first like Broadway type show I've ever seen.
No,
it blew my mind, son. The way they did the Stampedes. If you haven't, it's Lion King is still on. Yeah, yo, watch the Lion King, bro.
Yo,
find
Lion King
shit,
makes
find
too
the
much
Lion
money
King
to not be on. That shit will be on
forever
for until people stop giving a fuck.
Yeah, this is gonna be on forever. And then they brought the movie back out, so you know, more people want to go see the play.
Yeah,
I still didn't see the CGI one. Did y'all see that shit?
No,
yeah, I saw it.
How was it?
Because we grew up in a cartoon, you're not gonna appreciate the CGI one. You're gonna look at the CGI one like a ripoff of the amazing cartoon one.
Yeah, I can't imagine it being like bad, but it's like it's hard to view things like just for what it is, especially if you've seen the old one. Because I'd probably like, yo, that didn't happen, or like some shit like that.
The CGI characters didn't fully convey comedy like the cartoon did.
Mm.
Oh, they probably can. The faces?
Yeah, it just wasn't.
Oh, yeah. Like a real ass lion trying to like make a face.
It must have looked creepy. Did it look like cats, bro? Cats was creepy looking.
Oh, God. What the?
You saw cats?
Who signed off on that shit?
Jason Derulo.
Oh, God. No, I don't mean the actors. I mean like the fucking like what were the producers thinking? Like, how did they not think that shit looked creepy?
Because when Sonic came out, everybody tore Sonic apart, and they were like, "Yo, you need to take that shit to the fucking."
They had to redo the face.
But they had
to redo the whole thing, and they did it. When Cats came out,
that never happened.
Amazing. When Cats came out, they was like, "Yo, fuck it."
This was probably like a booger. Really?
Yeah, I heard it. Like Jim Carrey. I heard Jim Carrey was like amazing in it.
Oh, Sonic?
Yeah.
Oh, Jim Carrey carried Sonic.
Yeah, I heard he was
really. Sonic was logically Sonic didn't make sense, right? However,
but Jim Carrey, that's
Jim
it.
Carrey, bro, and the toy the image of Sonic was great.
Mm.
So they carried the movie. Sonic and Jim Carrey carried the movie, but Jim Carrey was really good.
Yeah, man.
Really good. Like he called back to characters from In Living Color.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
Fire Marshal Bill and fucking
it was really good.
That's dope.
Yeah, check it out if you're bored and you don't got nothing else to do. But don't make it I gotta go see it right now. Just see it if you're really bored.
Living Single, where you at?
I'm on season.
Check it out. Check it out.
To my left.
Yo,
right.
To the intro, my intro changed already. That's how far I'm at.
Yo, bro, I didn't like the change in the intro.
Oh, damn! So you saw a lot of it.
Nah, I got
the intro looks exactly the same, bro, except they're older.
I'm in season 2. Like the end of season 2.
Okay.
I think Maxine just got a new job because she got fired from her old one. But she quit the old one.
I like Maxine, bro. She's a dope ass character.
My thing
She's
about
hilarious.
Living Single is that they're tackling a lot of things that we're dealing with today in today's day and age that I didn't know was being tackled like that in the 90s.
That's how I feel like about a lot of shows and cartoons that I like rewatch. I am like, oh shit, that's what they meant.
Yeah.
Like one of the other shows I definitely wanna see once I'm done with Living Single is In Living Color.
That show is really good. Well, it's an amazing show, but a lot of the skits are like kind of dated. Like it's relevant for shit that was like movies that were out at that time, or like so it's like one of those things where like you'll see a reference and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta look it up. But
which I don't mind. I don't mind looking shit up. That's how I felt about Hamilton. I had to look mad shit up.
I didn't mean In Living Color. I meant A Different World. Holy shit! I got those fucking confused.
Oh,
That's so bad on my end. Not In Living Color, A Different
Totally
World.
different
That's the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted to
season
say.
1.
Gosh, that's so racist.
That's racist. Skip season 1. Season 1 is trash. Go straight to season 2.
I'm still gonna see season 1.
yeah,
though.
season 1 was like it was basically like a pseudo continuation of the Cosby Show.
Right, she got pregnant and then gotta stay home. It was trash. I didn't like it.
I don't even remember anything.
I don't remember it either.
I don't remember. I just remember like Dwayne and the rest of them. Like I don't remember.
I remember Tupac.
Yeah.
That's funny. We should have segued from Jada Pinkett to but
Tupac.
yeah. I did watch this show called The Old
Airbender.
Guard.
I seen that show. Too. No.
It was the Old Guard with what's her name? Can't remember this white girl's name. She's
just name famous white people and you'll get to
I'm
it.
trying to think of her name. It's like on this.
Karen.
No, not Karen. Oh, there you go, Charlize Theron.
That's a good. I don't know who that is.
Oh, well, she's in a movie. It's a movie about immortality. So check it out if you got the time. It's on Netflix.
Damn. What else have you been up to? Like, I don't know, man. Things are kind of like the same. On mine, I'm just trying to like keep studying and.
Yeah. I mean, shit changing, bro. I'm reading books, but that's about it.
Yeah, man. Just working. That's pretty much it, man. I see everyone else trying to go back to status quo. You know, getting invites to go places, and I'm just like, come on, bro.
Like, nah,
get the fuck out of here.
Right. Fuck that.
Like people are like, you know, slapping bellies, doing the touchdown, old school touchdown dance where they jump and do belly to belly, fucking
Breathing each other's air.
giving each other noogies for no reason. Like it's just mad unnecessary contact.
I started biking.
My fault. I was gonna say my mom hit me up the other day from Florida, and she was saying how all the workers there are getting sick, and that they're still like refusing to close. And she's just like worried. She's like, you know, she has to go to work, man, and she's just like, she's just keep it to herself and just trying to find another job. But you started biking?
Yeah.
You still have the training wheels?
Yeah, on both sides.
I knew it.
Wait, there was training wheels on one side? I've never seen that. That sounds like dangerous.
Yeah, you have it on this side, so it's the side that you lean on.
When you're stupid and you don't know how to ride
It's the side you get off the bike. So you have the training wheel that's the side you lean on real quick, and then you hop off the bike to like keep your balance.
You keep one leg out and then you just pedal with the other one. And you just keep.
But yeah, I started biking. So I went all the way up by you guys and I came back down. I almost died.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not like scared. When today?
No.
I was gonna say today you were fucking jet skiing if you were out there with fucking.
It's been raining since I only biked twice since I started biking. No, 3 times. It's been raining consecutively every day since I came up with the plan to bike, bro. It's crazy. But
It's like it's on purpose.
Oh yeah, out of nowhere. It's like, yo, fuck your health. But I will say that I do have a different appreciation for people who bike because it's tiring and you can easily get smacked off your bike by a car. I do still feel no remorse for people that bike in the middle of the street and just be in your way as a car. Like, bro, you have a whole side road. You can ride on the side road. Get out the middle of the street. get out, not the sidewalk, the middle of the
What
street.
do you mean?
Yeah,
Bicycles are vehicles too. Don't be biased.
Bro, you go like 17 miles an hour, the most. If you
Yo,
can-
bro, really? You've seen those electric ones?
Oh, they be flying.
Yo, that
They
is
fine,
so
they fine.
dangerous, bro, because it's like that's
Fuck.
extremely dangerous because you go super fast and it's super lightweight. It's like, yo, do that shit. A truck fast next to you. Well, if you're in the highway, clearly you shouldn't be.
It will suck
But
your,
like,
suck your under.
but yeah, you're a little ass person, and all those bike people's, you know, they all in shape too, or skinny.
Bro, even
That shit
without
is super dangerous.
I just imagine like if a car drives past you fast enough, just the wind,
Oh,
Yeah.
or like
you're
strong
shaking.
wind will fucking
Yeah, you're
Push
shaking.
you for sure.
that.
You're shaking. The 3 times I did it, I learned that a black man on a bicycle, on an all black bicycle, you can't see him. So you will get punted.
Where was this in the night?
Yeah, both times I rode once at night. I rode once in a day, but the nighttime that I rode, I have my bike is all black. So
And were you wearing all black too?
no, I put on highlighter clothing.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
I'm gonna say
if I ride somewhere without lights, I can get punted easily, bro. Like
Yeah.
you can't see me. You can't see
you
me.
probably just look like
Oh.
a shirt in midair.
I just look like a floating, like I'm just floating. Like, you can get punted easily. It's scary. Biking is scary.
I could have told you that. That's why I don't fuck with bikes out here. Fuck
No.
out of here, bro. I did when I was younger, like around my neighborhood, just like grab one of the guys' extra bikes and we would go around.
Mhm.
But people would be fresh too. They'd be OD fresh. And then my first week in Florida, because I had nothing to do and I didn't know how to drive.
What else have you guys picked up? I heard you guys did the mat downstairs.
Yeah, I got hurt again. So
Bro, how did you fall wrong again?
yeah, I fell wrong this time. It was everyone's fault.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Was it Stone Cold Stunner?
You'll see, please. You think he's gonna catch me with that? What do I look like?
Stunner. Yeah, that's how you test them. Like, you just RKO at all times.
Oh, check out the Immortality movie that I was telling you about. There's violence in it.
My favorite, but
Really?
everyone's immortal. No
It's
one
violence.
could
I gotta
die.
tell you guys, it's violence. Check it
No
out.
one
Did
can
you
die.
did you see the Five Bloods, that boy? You know
No,
what?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, don't. Dickie, you saw it?
Because you told me it sucked, and you go boy.
Ugo
said
said
it
he
was
loved it,
Yeah,
bro.
but I trust his judgment, but he likes some shit that isn't that good.
He likes Black Power shit. I like Black Power shit, but I know when Black Power shit is bad. The Five Bloods is bad, bro. Fuck that Black
He
Power.
almost fell for fucking young Pharaoh.
It's a bad movie.
Oh no, Young Pharaoh! What
He
the
almost
fuck?
fell for
Oh,
young
my
Pharaoh.
God.
What movie? There's a movie called Young Pharaoh?
No, son. It's that YouTube guy, the YouTube Alex Jones, that
Oh yeah,
Garrett Leash. I'm gonna block out their names. Nah, fuck it. I already said it to you.
Niche reposted it. And Garrett
That shit
Colton. Like, yeah, he's
Fuck
talking
outta
facts. He's talking facts, yeah. And I was like, yo, get that shit out of here, bro.
Yo, this is you, young Pharaoh. You're full of
Honestly,
shit.
I think we got trolled. they trolled us. They had
trolled.
this had to have been a troll.
They'd have to coordinate being a troll. We're the trolls. We're usually the trolls.
Oh my god!
But-
And conspiracy shit, yo, fucking oh my god. I don't know.
I
if
do have a. Go ahead, finish. Sorry.
No, I said I don't know if you guys posted this video, but I seen a video of this lady talking about like the mask conspiracy, right? So she she cut open a mask, right? And then she pulled out a string out of the mask and she was like, these are the 5G wires that are poisoning our brains and getting us sick.
That was Hugo, I think, right?
Oh my god. Yeah, this
I
gotta
posted
be
it.
a rundown, but
Oh, you
this shit
did? Whoopsie, sorry.
is
That shit
ridiculous.
was up.
Holy fuck. Like, oh my god.
It's worse because people believe it. There's
Yo,
people-
really?
believe
You know
that.
what's fun? Speaking of things that people believe, this Wayfair conspiracy shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's save that. No, let's save that for the rundown.
Oh man, that shit is gonna be
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's a good one. Because, like, no lie, I mean, that could be some real shit. Like, I mean, I doubt it's like how they presented it, but trafficking does happen, so it's not like far fetched, you know. Like,
But to put
It's
like
not-
the Khadijah cabinet is crazy. Bro.
If it's real, if that is
Oh,
real,
yeah.
because
But we
Photoshop,
need
that's
to-
my whole thing.
$200?
cabinet, that shit is funny. I don't give a fuck.
That is funny. That is funny, bro.
Because it's like it could be a front or it could be like her in the
Dude,
cabinet.
yeah, it's like, yo,
Like,
how
it
bold,
could be
how bold are
an
people?
actual cabinet with her in it. Like,
How bold are people, bro? That should be crazy.
oh my god.
Have
That's
you,
crazy.
have you guys ingested any other media? Watched the fights, sports, anything?
Man, all there is UFC and the odd boxing match here and there. Like, I've been watching UFC Fight Night. That's pretty much it. Like, there's the Usman Masvidal fight tomorrow, but I don't think I'm gonna pay for it. It's like $60. Like,
Speaking of the language, the what?
the Usman Masvidal,
Uzumaki.
Kamaru Usman. He's the Nigerian Nightmare. That's his nickname.
You know, when I first saw the word Nigeria in the textbook, I thought it was a bad word. So I was like, wait, what? Is this really the name of a country?
Igora?
Niggeria?
Yo, I kid you not, son.
The
Just 'cause
niggeria.
It's
Hugo
funny
keeps
until-
making me
it's
think
funny
about that
until
shit.
You're reading it for the first time.
my
and
God.
I don't want to be the first one to say that word.
like it came from
That sounds like a slave auction block, what they used to call them, like the niggerias.
Niggeria.
That
Niggeria
shit-
podium.
Oh man.
Speaking of, but if you can, Ed Boy, I know you don't like musicals.
I don't dislike musicals. I
Check out Hamilton. I'm telling everybody to see it.
I'm definitely gonna watch. I'm probably gonna watch Hamilton somehow, just because it's Hamilton.
We have it. I'm
Okay.
watching it. We already have it.
When
Yeah,
I,
all right, yeah, I'm down to watch it.
when I so I knew about Hamilton prior to, right? And then they finally dropped it on Disney Plus or whatever it is you guys are watching it on. Illegally
Disney Plus.
or illegally.
Disney Plus.
Okay, legal or illegally. I started looking back into the information about the play itself and how world renowned it was. So about like back in 2016, when it blew up, it highlighted a lot of Hamilton's feats. 1, 2, it highlighted a lot of Congress, and it also put light on musicals in general, which I knew, but I didn't know. Like I didn't read upon it. I didn't know that the album went multi-platinum. I didn't know that they had a mixtape with like Busta Rhymes and
Yeah, I listened to that
Charlie
too.
Gambino. Hey, I didn't know they had all that shit until.
I like the soundtrack more though than the mixtape.
Oh yeah, fuck that mixtape shit. That mixtape shit just whack to me. But some people like it, so let me not hate on them. I just didn't know the impact it had. So I'm glad to rewatch it multiple times. I hope they do other musicals like that. I hope they put more musicals on a streaming service for people who can't
Me
afford.
too.
Because Hamilton was $400, bro. I was never gonna see that shit. I was never gonna
Yeah,
see
never, bro. Wait, dude, they don't have In the Heights there, right? I've seen In the Heights on YouTube.
Oh, I want to. You seen it? Have you ever seen it in the Heights?
YouTube, bro.
Oh, you seen it? On
I've-
YouTube?
Yeah, I'm upset that I didn't know about this stuff or like even care about it.
That was like his
No,
like.
you know.
That's what made him popular. That was his.
Yeah.
like, yeah.
That
If
was
you-
in my real mind is baby. I'm sorry. I'm upset. I'm not Latino, bro. I wish I was Latino so I could enjoy it in the Heights better. Yo, so
You
many,
have all the. I'm pretty sure you have all the ingredients, Carlos.
There's so many Spanish references in the Heights, bro, that it made me want to go figure out. And it's like shit you can't Google. Like he had like
Yeah.
how he talked about like the icy man, how they used to have the colored ices and they used to call themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, but correction. It's more.
Or icy man. Well, they used to be out.
It's more. It's not Spanish culture. It's Dominican and Puerto Rican and other land people culture.
I remember the icy
I'm
man.
not letting white people take.
I didn't say Latino.
You said Spanish.
My bad.
Nah, it's cool. Don't matter. I'm just being petty. Oh, the jungs or the frio, the I forgot what they call them.
Because I remember
piragua.
They had
Piragua.
the shaved ice guy.
Florida.
Yeah, he would have the thing. He would shave the ice off and then put it in the thing. And then they had that around me.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what I'm saying is you can't Google that. Like that's something you have to have grown up experiencing to get like a full understanding of the culture. So it was that play let me know what Hamilton was about to be like as far as rap. Like there's no rapping musical. Hamilton and In the Heights are the only two musicals I know of where they're rapping. Like
I wonder if more musicals do that now.
They need to.
I mean, probably smaller ones, but not like Broadway. They don't.
What was the last made musical? Like Broadway musical.
Oh,
I don't know, bro. But we don't really follow it like that.
All them shits is old, some 1920s fucking Chicago or.
They're I don't know if the correct term is like I don't know what the difference is between Broadway and off Broadway. Like when I think of Broadway, I think of the main shows. Off Broadway, I think of like Broadway. Shows.
That's all it is. It's like Broadway shows, just like the marquee, like know, shows that are like the biggest budget or whatever.
42nd Street.
Yeah,
so, but I've seen some pretty dope musical ones, but I am craving more rap ones. To be 100% with you.
Me too. First of all, I want to write my own, man. I got to see that.
No, exactly. COVID, fuck it. Come out with like in the quarantine or some shit.
In the base.
dash. Like just start wilding. We should definitely do a COVID musical or a Trump.
Oh, Trump music. Oh, bro.
Those are coming.
Just like that's gonna be a whole genre of media. Trump shit.
Trump is going to be a fucking. He's going to be a section. He's going to be a class.
I thought Obama, the first black president, was going to blow up the biggest. Nope.
Trump.
Nope. Completely shattered that shit. There's going to be a whole media genre called Trump.
They're going to be like, yo, you guys know who Obama is? Like, yeah, he was the president before Trump.
Yo, honestly, he is like a landmark. He's like a landmark. Right? You have George Washington, you have Andrew Jackson, Abraham Lincoln, fucking JFK,
Roosevelt, Trump.
Oh, Eisenhower because he dropped the bomb, and then you got fucking Obama because he's a Negro, and then you got Trump, man. He's a marquee president. No one talks about William McKinley.
Who?
No one talks about
him. He said who?
That's the third one, right? That was the third one? No, fourth.
No.
He was the secretary?
He was a fifth.
Second was John Adams. Who was the third?
Third is Jefferson.
Oh, that was your great grandfather, right?
Maybe.
Third is John Adams. Fourth is Madison.
Dude, why are you bothering?
And fifth is McKinley. Because now I want to know.
Where's Jefferson?
He's Googling. Jefferson is 3.
You want me to look up? Okay. James Garfield. No one talks about him.
I love James Garfield.
What about Grover Cleveland, Chester Arthur, Benjamin Harrison?
There's too many Cleveland, Harrison.
Remember that
Star Wars show? Warren G. Harding.
They don't have a statue?
Let's see. Franklin Pierce.
Oh. From
Zachary Taylor.
Oh.
James Polk. John Tyler. Martin Van Buren.
Right. Oh, no. Van Buren's a high school. We know that guy.
No, yeah. Oh, no. He was. Yeah, I thought he was just a high school. They just
came. He was just a high school too.
Like, we like this name. So third was Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe. I'm gonna go through the presidents. Who's the first president whose name I just don't? William Henry Harrison. Yeah.
You don't know WHH?
WHH.
Gosh, he doesn't know anything.
God,
are you sure you're American? He's a plant. Russian plant.
Here's the most obscure president. No one ever talks about him. Millard Fillmore. No one ever talks about Millard Fillmore.
He did the thing.
He ratified the document.
Ratified these nuts? No.
But I do hope Kanye becomes the next president. So then it could be like, who's Donald Trump, the president before Kanye?
No president before Kanye.
But even let's say in the weird event, in the weird bizarre world where he becomes president, he'll still be linked to Trump. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, it's like
Trump endorsement.
Trump's protege or whatever the fuck."
Trump will be VP, and then he'll kill Kanye.
Oh,
and
did
then
you
he'll
hear by Elon Musk? Because Elon Musk initially like said, "Oh yeah, dope, Kanye's running," and then it was reported that Kanye is anti-abortion and anti something else. I forgot what it was, but then Elon Musk put up a post and he was like, "Oh yeah, well, it turns out we disagree on a few things."
Kanye will change his mind, like all
Musk,
politicians.
Elon Musk is less Luthor.
Lex Luthor. Elon Musk is Lex Luthor. Kind of.
He's like
I know. I would say it's more Lex Luthor because he's bald.
Fact.
He's bald and he has more money than Elon. I would say he's Lex Luthor. But Elon does like SpaceX and builds solar and batteries and shit.
Amazon is involved in a lot of that shit too. They're involved in space.
Oh, Amazon's involved in everything.
Yeah,
AWS, everything runs off of AWS pretty much.
You know where they get their equipment for space? Amazon.
Aliens. Oh.
Aliens.
Alien tech.
Man, Amazon is crazy. He's the richest man in the world, but like he doesn't really have access to his money because most of his money is in Amazon stock. Like he can't sell for cash. You know, that'll tank his stock. That's a weird position to be in. Like you're the richest man in the world, but you can't spend the most money in the world though.
Facts.
He's like those movies with the vault with the dragon guarding your gold. You can't even take the gold. You just have it there.
Yeah. I mean, it is crazy though. It's crazy because like the reason why he's so rich is because people think that Amazon is like the whole stock value. I mean, it's not like Amazon doesn't have intrinsic value, right? Like we could debate what the actual value is, but it's like a stock's value is basically all the future earnings that people think are going to happen discounted into the present. So like when a stock raises, it's only because people think it's worth something. Mm-hmm. So
I don't think people think like that though. You get me? Like people think maybe that's not the I guess the right word to say. Like you're 100% right. 100% right. But I feel like people just buy Amazon because it's just like because right now, it's worth this much money.
Oh,
but not
for
necessarily
sure.
like about the long run. Because I feel like Amazon, my man, like they just scheme the fucking VC game, son, and fucking and IPOs just because of how they're like not profitable.
Yeah.
And they're still I've heard the term like too big to fail like thrown around with that's one of the reasons why like Amazon is worth that much.
Too big to fail. I mean,
because like, well, think about it. Too big to fail, right? So like, and clearly, like, I'm just kind of extrapolating here, but like, right? Amazon delivers mad things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if the other shipping thing doesn't make enough money? But if like everyone is so dependent on that like you kind of have to keep them around, because if they go away, there's going to be like that gap, and maybe something will fill it up, but maybe something won't because they're not like at that level right now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, that boy?
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying, but like, let's say if they were to go out of business for some reason, it's not like more than likely what would happen is that like the companies that big don't just disappear, right? Like it'll probably be like 5 different versions of Amazon. Like their assets will be bought up and there'll be probably 5 different versions of Amazon.
Like they just repeat this shit.
Yeah, because companies just don't like disappear for the most part, right? A company that big, like their assets have to get sold off. Like there's a whole bankruptcy process. Companies, they're companies that can go bankrupt and can still do business. So yeah, I have a hard time seeing Amazon going anywhere anytime soon. But
facts.
But people, some of the largest companies in the world routinely fall out of grace and disappear, like General Electric, US Steel, things like that. the biggest companies in the world, don't generally stay that way for like 20 years plus. Like if you could go through any 20-year gap, usually the largest companies are just always different.
Facts. Well,
All
then.
right.
Look what happened to Sears. Man, I remember going to Sears as a kid.
Huge.
It was an adventure. Now,
Polaroid.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Sears. Yo,
But
man,
Nintendo's
no.
like a good example
not
of a
gonna
company that's just pivoted because they used to make like playing cards and toys, and they just pivoted.
Yeah, didn't they start off as like a flower company or some shit? Like
Was it?
some weird-
I thought it was cards.
I
No,
don't know.
like I
Was it
think they
cards?
did like flowers and cars, like some weirdo shit. But like, yeah, they pivoted super hard, bro. Like,
Hard time.
yo,
Hard time.
in 40 years, they're gonna be like a fucking fast food chain or some shit. They're just gonna completely fucking change.
Nintendo is gonna last, I think.
Yo,
whatever.
imagine if they get bought out.
By
I hope
Disney.
not. I hope not.
Yo, Disney
Disney's
That's it. It'd be the
or Microsoft or some shit like that. Could
Mickey
you
Mouse
imagine?
and Smash Brothers. Fire.
He could be in it. He's appeared in Nintendo games, but it's Disney not wanting it to happen.
Oh my God, Disney would
Violent.
charge out the ass for rights to any of their characters. Holy fuck, bro! Like I don't even think it would be worth it for Nintendo. Disney would charge out the ass.
Like we'll let you use it for the company, and that would be a
Yeah, or they probably wouldn't let them use that much assets. It's kind of like even Square Enix or whatever. Like with Cloud, like they have Cloud, but they only have like 2 songs and like 1 stage. Like they didn't really give that much.
Give much out, yeah. But they also knew they were gonna they were using Cloud and Smash to refocus the introduction of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Mm-hmm.
So it was part of the plan, essentially. But fuck Cloud and Smash, man. He's a cheap ass character.
It makes up for it. His recovery sucks. Like really bad. I haven't played Smash in months, bro. At all.
Same.
And I
haven't played
hear like I watched it. So the new character Min Min or whatever came out.
Cheap.
Bro, I was like, yo, this is Dalsim on steroids, bro. But
Right.
like I was just watching a couple of videos and this one prominent guy, I forgot his name, but he was talking about like Smash as an online thing and how the community's kind of dying because online sucks so bad
Yeah,
that people are just doing other shit,
yeah.
which is weird to me, bro. It's like just get your shit together. You're not doing anything else. Just
Yeah.
like
Focus from the internet.
get your servers up, bro. Like what the
Yeah.
fuck are you doing?
I agree.
But it is what it is. Yo, DK, you're looking at something really hard. Like, what? Are you good?
It's that everything is choppy on my end.
Oh,
Oh, is that why you're moving?
So I'm just like you guys aren't moving. I know what you're saying because I hear you in the other room.
he's doing like the fucking
Can you see what I'm doing?
90s music video. Look at the camera.
Oh, now he's frozen. It's the
Oh.
base.
Yeah,
LOSO__G.
the feds got DK. He's done.
That's got DK.
Head boy. I'm gonna just sign out for DK.
Let me start recording.
Yeah, he's dead.